Hello, friends. This is Dan Carlton, founder of the Paragraph Project and Planner U. I want to share with you a very simple framework for evaluating creative ideas and providing helpful feedback. I'm calling this the good, bad, right, or wrong framework. And one way to think about this is that you have, it's very common for different advertising agencies or marketers to have some sort of creative evaluation scale, right? So they're structured in different ways. They have different names, but for all intents and purposes, it's really looking at a creative idea and measuring it in terms of, is it good or is it bad? How well is that message being communicated? And I want to take that concept and add to it, but at the same time, simplify it a little bit. The problem with some of these scales is that they are hard to take with you when you're having hallway conversations. So there might be a 10-point scale. Every point represents something different. And if you get pulled aside to provide some feedback on a creative idea, it's hard to remember, is this a 9 on the 10-point scale and that it is culture shaping, or is it 8 and that it is category breaking, or whatever it is? Everyone has different terminology. So I just want to look at it very simply. Good versus bad. How well is that message being communicated? The other element I want to layer on, which I think often gets overlooked or maybe backburnered, is this idea of right versus wrong. And I know these are very stark terms, but it's important to do that and just look at these very matter-of-factly in terms of the feedback that you want to give. So right versus wrong is more about how does it align with the strategy. So good versus bad is about implementation. How well is that message being implemented creatively? Wrong versus right is more about the intention. So is the intention behind that piece of communication aligned with the strategy, and is it going to resonate with the target audience, and is it true to what the brand is all about? So whenever you're looking at a piece of creative, you have to look at it not just in terms of the quality of the execution and how well is that message being communicated, but you also have to look at it in terms of how well is that message coming through, how is it going to be resonating with the right audience, and is it even the right message in the first place? So those are the two dimensions to keep in mind as you're evaluating creative work. The thing that I like about this framework is it's like super simple, and it's something that you can always have in the back of your mind as you're looking at any sort of idea and providing feedback. It's not too complicated, and it helps you understand how to tease things apart. The other important thing to keep in mind is that no singular piece of communication is going to 100% fall in one of these 4 quadrants, right? So you might have elements of a campaign that might be higher up on the good versus bad scale. You might have some elements of the campaign that are a little bit more right than wrong. You get the idea. But the point is to look at a piece of communication and start to really understand how well is the intended strategy and message being communicated, and how aligned is that piece of creative with the intended strategy and the target audience. So that's what I have to share with you today. Again, very simple, but I've found this just to be something that you can kind of like mentally take with you wherever you go in terms of a framework, and make sure that you're providing feedback that's really constructive and will help push things further and go beyond just a very simple, I like it or I don't like it. So that's what I have for you today, the good, bad, right, or wrong framework for evaluating creative ideas. I hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks.